Well, it's time for the Tfcon wrap-up video, I guess. It's been like, what, 48 hours since I got home, and I'm just completely exhausted. But that has no bearing on how much fun I had. This is probably the most fun I've ever had at a Transformers convention. You know, it was fantastic. It's basically become part of my yearly routine at this point, to where it's, you know, I do 1 to 2 a year, which this is the first time I've done 3. So I did LA in March, I did BotCon in June, and then I did this in October. So it's like everything, like I've done 2 out of the 3, or 3 out of the 4, and then I did existing Transformers conventions in the United States, and then I did 2 of the 3 Tfcons in North America. So, you know, it's pretty exciting for me to be able to say that, you know, and especially when I went from doing 1 a year to going back and forth between BotCon and Tfcon, depending on where they were, to doing 3 in a single year. That's pretty impressive to for myself and my psyche. But like I said, it was awesome. It was probably my favorite convention that I've ever been to. Met a lot of people, bought a lot of stuff. We'll get to that in a minute, but yeah, it was great. So I guess we should just start and see what I can remember. It's kind of a blur right now, but it'll start coming back to me shortly. So I got there on Friday afternoon. It wasn't a long drive. It was just 5 hours from the south of the state, because that's where I live, the very southern part of Illinois. So we drove up to Chicago, got there to the Crown Plaza, and there was just immediately bumped into Patriot Prime and Dumb Jake and JCC2224. They're great people. Jason's basically my cool uncle in the community, as I always call him. He's the one that told me to start my YouTube channel and everything, so I owe a lot to him as a collector, as a fan, and just as a person. He's really helped me grow. And JCC2224 and Dumb Jake, I met them for the first time. They're such great guys. I'm glad to call them my friends now.
Do that, dude. He pushed me down the stairs and took my wallet. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Give me my wallet back.
There's a water instead. They're such great people. I can't wait to do more stuff with them, do more conventions. It was just a ball. And then of course Deluxe Baldwin was there. He's fantastic too. He's also one of my cool uncles. Just do things.
Do a thing?
I'm not talking about it. Say you'll put me on the spot,
That's perfect.
man.
There you go.
Dang, man.
in the community, fantastic guy, always great to meet him. And then of course another person that rolled up that I was meeting for the very first time was Bots of Session. Also one of my close friends in the community. He's a fantastic dude.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Oh my god. Yo, check it out.
Hilarious as always. Just a great guy. We had a great as soon as he turned the corner, as the registration line was open, I saw him and it just immediately flew at him, and he was like, ugh! So yeah, that was like, I literally told him a week in advance, like, as soon as I see you, I'm going to crowd you. I'm probably going to tackle you to the floor in excitement. But I didn't actually do that, but I did grab him and crowd him, so that was fun. Not much later on, the Transformerland people showed up, which are probably my best friends in the community. Ben, Jake, Jeremiah, Jeff, Matt, Katie, Sandra, Ray, Chris, Mike, everybody. They're just so good. They're so great to me. We went and had supper that night and everything, had some beers. It's just a great time. And so Friday, besides registration and everything, there was the YouTube panel. It was awesome. It was probably the best panel I also did. Because there was a full room. I didn't expect there to be a full room, but there was. And it went really well. We had some good questions. Thanks to those who offered up different questions. Thanks to Vangelis and Paper Plane for helping me kind of arrange it and organize it. I was in charge of it. I'll put a card. I can't upload mine right now for some reason. My copy of it that Dumb Jake filmed that he sent to me to upload, but I'll just put a card up there. Did I do it? I hope so. But yeah, there'll just be a card to his, and I'll throw Patriot Prime's one up there too, because they've already uploaded it, but I can't yet. But I'll try. I will try. After the panel was over, we just kind of hung out for a while, talked about robots, and yeah, it was a great Friday night. And then I went with Jake and the crew to eat, and we talked about how silly Studio Series has become lately and how it needs to die. So yeah. And then Saturday opened, and or Saturday came, and the dealer room opened, and then nothing mattered anymore ever, because I came in with a plan to buy something, and I got it within moments of coming in, and that was great. But yeah, so I also caught up with some other good people that I know. Sergio is one of them. Hi, Sergio. And then I caught up with Fort Max. They're a wonderful person. Met them on Twitter, great person, got some cool stuff from them. And then I also got a chance to talk with Sam's Forge about some upcoming stuff he's been working on. I can't tell you what it is, but I know what it is, and let's just say some of you guys are going to be pretty excited about what he's got coming out. But we talked about some of the third-party stuff that we were excited about. We got exclusives, speaking of that. We got the Fans Hobby Double Evil repaint into Skyquake. We got the Make Toys. I roll my eyes at it. The Make Toys. Seeker, which is barely Make Toys anymore. It's just TF Source is contractually obligated to keep making that mold for whatever reason. The one that I'm really excited to go backtrack and get, because it's everywhere. It's not a limited release, but it wasn't exclusive to the event at the time, is the Mega Octane from Mastermind Creations, because that's my favorite version of Bruticus, or the Combiner in general. It just looks gorgeous. They finally showed the finished product of it. It's fantastic. I'm ready to go back and just buy the whole thing. So yeah, the exclusives were pretty strong this year. They usually are. They usually have some pretty good offerings for exclusives. But other than that, we had, I got my annual selfie with Kean Carlisle. I didn't even know he was going to be there. Friday night, I was just walking into Jake's hotel, and there he was. He's just out there. I was like, Kean? Because I didn't see, he was wearing a hat, so I couldn't tell it was him. And I was like, Kean, is that you? And he's like, yeah, that's me. And we visited for a little bit and caught up. And then Jim Sorensen came up, which was funny because when Jim came up, we were singing his praises about how good Beast Wars Uprising was. And then he just rolls up, and I was like, oh my God, speak of the devil. There's the guy that wrote the thing that we're talking about that's amazing. So yeah, that was pretty comedic. And speaking of other people that have cool creators and whatnot, Aaron Archer was there. I got a cool signature from him. Forgot to take a picture. I always forget to take a picture with him. But we've gotten kind of close over the past few conventions and such, which is kind of cool. But other than that, we saw Reflector Files was there. I bought a couple t-shirts off of him. He's a great guy. Fantastic guy. And then I got to see Nick, Mr. False Convoy. He bought some rare Cybertron figures, which got my other friend, who's also named Nick, which, by the way, got to stop and talk about Nick for a second. He's also one of the realest people that in the community, always has my back. Nick, shout out to you. I'm so glad I got to finally meet you in person. Dude's always going to have my back when it comes to Transformers related stuff and just stuff in general. He's a great dude. But yeah, he is a creator contributor. Really, his official title should be. Dude contributes to so many fellow creators out there in terms of supplying collections and buying stuff off them and selling stuff to them. Nick's just a great guy. And then, of course, we had the guests. Guests were Darren Norris, David Kay, Charlie Adler from movie Starscream. There was Alex Milne was there, Rick Alvarez. And then there was another guy. Oh, who the writer on Transformers Prime? I can't remember his name. Oh man, and so many other great guests. It was great. The guest turnout was awesome. And then of course we had panels with Kian. Kian did his redo of the Transformers animated deleted scene panel he did out in LA, which was awesome. And then we had the fan film panel with the guys that are working on Rise of Unicron, which was really exciting. That's probably the most anticipated fan film that's not created by a crazy person. The cosplays were awesome. There was an awesome Sorry cosplay. Of course, the best one all weekend was a fellow walking around with a fishing pole duct taped to the back of his head. He was dressed as Agent Simmons, enemy scrotum. It was literally one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. There was an awesome Astro Train cosplayer, and like I said, the Sorry cosplay was just awesome. Whoever that was, you're great. But yeah, it was just a great weekend. It really was. I finally got the box of Doom off Transformer Land, thank God. And then, of course, speaking of other dealers, Artfire 2000 was there. Chuck and Johnny brought their good stuff, brought the goods, you know. We'll get into that, like I said, with the haul here in a second. But overall, it was just a fun weekend. And I just thank everybody who came up to me, Patriot Prime. I don't want to miss anybody, but Dumb Jake, JCC, Bots Obsession Deluxe, everybody that came up to me, Jake, Nick, Ben, just everybody, man, everybody. You guys make my weekend so special, and you guys always make the conventions awesome when I'm there. So what do you say? We get the toys out. To go in order, but no guarantees. Actually, we're not even going to go in order. We're just going to start grabbing stuff, and I'll show you. So, a couple things I got that were not Transformers related, but I had to have. Actually, this was something gifted to me from JCC, because he knows I'm a longtime viewer, and not just a friend, but a fan. He gave me a Vintage Collection Commander Colt, which I'm very excited about, because I never had a Colt figure growing up. And the fact that they made a new one was kind of awesome. The ARC Troopers are kind of hard to get a hold of sometimes, but this was absolutely fantastic to get from him. So, thanks, JC. Some of the other things that I got that are not Transformers are, I got some Super Battle Collection figures from Dragon Ball Z and GT. I got Kid Goku as well. But yeah, these are some of my more sought-after vintage figures of things that I don't own, because I don't really collect other things besides Transformers and newer Figure Arts figures for Dragon Ball. But these were really cool to see, because I grew up watching some Dragon Ball reviewers, and they were always singing the praises of how neat these figures were. Like, these are basically the G1s of Dragon Ball collecting. They're not super posable, but they're still really, really nice little time capsules. So I got both forms of Goku, and I got GT Kid Goku with the gold hair. So that was really neat to pick up. Now into the Transformers stuff. I needed this guy, really needed this guy. 86 Prime, finally got a hold of one. It looks awesome. I don't know why people hate on this thing so much. It's so good. Like, it is a fantastic piece of engineering. It is a mini masterpiece. It does the MP44 thing better than MP44. Only 90 bucks. Can't complain too much about that, especially with the price hikes going on. So, really glad to get a hold of him finally. The second to last Bumblebee that I needed for the movie line was the premium version with the battle mask. So I got him finally. This is the movie premium one with the mask that comes down, you know, in the movie. So really happy to get a hold of him. A lot of paint on this guy. I'm feeling it. There's a lot of paint on him. I was a little bit surprised about that, but it's still a great figure. Glad to get a hold of it. This was actually the first thing I bought coming in. I got the MMC Tyrannotron, the Stormbringer one. The reason I got this was because, well, I was excited to see it when it got revealed. Like, I'm definitely doing a review on this at some point very soon. But I also wanted it to go with my Stormbringer Optimus. And yeah, they're very, very, very good pair to one another. because I mean that's probably my favorite part of IDW besides some of the early Earth stuff with like All Hail Megatron and that thing. But that is a fantastic design, and it's a great figure. I've gotten to mess with it a little bit, taking it out of the box, but it's fantastic. It's great. I went a little heavy on third party this go around. I went with an Iron Factory figure. This guy's got some problems that I'll need to address later on, but this is overall a pretty cool figure. And then I also grabbed Iron Factory Sea Spray from Patriot Prime. He gave me a good deal on that. I also got the blue variant of their Samurai Collection Drift, which I do have a whole shelf for that getting ready to go up. I intended to get the shelf for the Minosaur, but the Minosaur has still not gotten any product images. It's still all renders. I hope they come out with it soon, because I'm really looking forward to that set. But damned if they haven't been putting it off. The next thing I got Iron Factory Ultra Magnus, the big linebacker guy. Been wanting this guy for several years. And honestly, I'll just go ahead and open him up. Just look at this guy. He's so cool. He's so big. It's such a good looking Ultra Magnus. And honestly, people don't know this about me. I'm kind of a big Ultra Magnus fan, but I don't have that many figures of him. I need to get more, but a lot of them are expensive. So this one, G1 and Combiner Wars, the ones I have so far. Need to get the 86 one. They're a little too pricey at the show, but hey, this one's still cool to have. Really looking forward to getting a review out of this. Another one I got for the packaging video, Universe Sideburn. This one's kind of funny because this was amid the Dodge controversy with the Viper license, but as you can see, on top of that, I got it signed by Aaron Archer. I just figured this would be a funny one for him to sign right after I bought it, so nice one. Thanks, Aaron. Journeying back to third party, I finally got my hands on reformatted Trans-Tech Cheetor. I think Trans-Tech Cheetor is one of the best designs that they've ever come out with for Transformers, and the fact that it comes with Rosanna is just hilarious. So I had to get a hold of this. I missed out on it the first round, but finally getting it. So nice to have in my house. Continuing down the Legends class rabbit hole, I got a New Age Seeker. Got Thundercracker here. He's called something in German. China and Japan just think it's funny, I guess, to name things after Nazis. Bad guys after Nazis, whatever. I haven't really cracked him out. I'm going to have to take a look at him in a little while. But he seems cool. Need to get a hold of the rest of them for the Skybound shelf. Since I'm doing all New Age and Skybound, or New Age stuff for my Skybound shelf. But this is a really cool addition. So besides Tribute Optimus, Patriot Prime did give me this guy. Really looked forward to getting him because this is the last version of this mold that I needed, at least the ones that aren't super rare. This is just the standard one with the normal head. The premium one's going bye-bye. The premium one's going to Jake. I'm sending that off to him. But yeah, this is really cool to have because now I can have it next to my Nightwatch Prime and see the actual color differences besides remolding changes, which I'm really excited for. So thanks, Patriot Prime. You did me a good one. This was another pickup from Transformerland. We've got right here, we've got, who are you? This is Timeline's Run Amok from the Wheeljack mold and Trax mold from Reveal the Shield and Generations. This guy's great. He has aged a little bit, but the reason why I got this is because this is one of the club figures that I had as a kid, but this is the only one I didn't have besides Rampage, but this is the one I was missing. I never knew, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if we gave him away or what happened, but I just lost track of this figure, so it was great to see him come back into my collection. Thanks to Transformerland for selling this to me. Get a twofer from TFL. We got two different guys for Revenge of the Fallen randomness this year. We got Deep Desert Brawl to go with his larger father over there. And we got Brawn. Brawn is an underrated mold, I think, and people shit on this guy way too much. and I just think that he needs more love, and that's what the episode's probably going to be about. So thanks to the guys again for setting me up with those. There's a guy named Harold that goes to like all of the BotCons and TFCons. He went to like every BotCon ever. He gave me a deal on Spy Changers Silver Streak here. This is another one going towards the packaging video, but just also a little keepsake, just because I'm really nostalgic for this era of Transformers where you could get like good Legends figures and mini-cons at Dollar General instead of Authentics. Kind of a buy-you-on era there, but still really cool to get this guy. I kind of swore off not buying Unicron Trilogy at that show, but I ended up doing it anyway on a technicality. I bought a wrapped Battle Ravage, I bought a Cruel Lock, and I bought a complete Signal Flare and Crosshairs from the 07 movie line, because these were the last scouts that I needed to do. I think I'm going to do a complete Energon Scout video because they're all very unique, but these are also the last two that I needed to complete the like off of Earth IDW crew from the Transformers IDW comics for the movies that I really like. So really happy to get a hold of all those guys. Now, this guy has not showed up in my area at all. I have 6 Walmarts around me and not one of them has got him. We got Age of the Prime Sideways finally. I'm finally ready to review this guy. He looks great. He looks great, and I'm really excited to pop him out of there because I've handled the original mold. I'm wanting to know how much this has changed, but I'm very, very happy to get a hold of this guy finally. I've been needing him for months, and there he is. So, great. So, coming down to it, New Age has this little line of sub-universes going on where it's like, oh, it's Apocalypse and stuff. They did a stealth mode Bumblebee and a zombie cliff jumper. So I needed a new Bumblebee because the one broke in transit, the like normal one. So I was like, you know what? I'll do the stealth one. So this one's nice. Like, it's really nice. Even though it's a black bug, this is still a really nice looking figure. And then the zombie, I can take or leave, you know, but it's part of the set. But this guy is cool. I'm really happy to have him. They're neat. Just another thing to cross off the list for the Skybound shelf, even though Bumblebee's technically dead in Skybound. But yeah, glad to have those. During BotCon, I picked up the limited variant of Protoform Prime. At this show, I picked up the Starscream to go with him. So I've got 2 sealed examples of these guys, and I'm very excited now because this is the best way to own this mold, because the gold one, or the original, has gold plastic syndrome, so it's not worth picking up like at all. So this one's nice to have. I'm so glad to finally get it. Jake has the loose one so he can actually mess with it, but still really excited to get it. So on top of getting Galvatron, I also got a Iron Factory Sound Blaster. It was kind of the Iron Factory show for my group of guys. Me and Bots Obsession went in on quite a bit each. We both ended up grabbing this guy, so that's really, really exciting. This is the last thing that I got, and a little bit of background here. For one, a lot of people was getting their Grails at this con. I mean, there was a lot of people throwing around like first edition Star Sabers. I saw that Just Jake actually got his first edition Star Saber. That box is really cool. By the way, shout out to Just Jake. He's a really cool guy. Go check out his channel. This last thing that I have was the whole thing that I set out to buy at TFCon this year. I have been saving since 6 months. I told Chuck Lou that I was going to buy it off him alone, and I was going to pay cash. And I didn't break the bank trying to buy this either. I now own a G1 Overlord. This is like, I cannot describe to you how much this, like, the gap that this thing fills in my collection. Because it's honestly been like a defining pillar of my collecting journey. And I feel like it's part of it's come to a close just because of the fact that I've been after this thing for so long on Buy, at shows, it's just everything just combining into the fact that you know, it took so long to get one, and now it's mine. It's mine. It's not a loaner. I have the box to put it in. I can display it. I can play with it. I can mess with it. I can put it in pace mode. You know, and everything. Just everything about it. Everything about it is just, it's so good. The stickers are pretty good, except for this one here. Other than that, all of them are pretty damn good. All the stuff works. You know, the Power Masters work. Everything about this guy, man. And you can expect a review. The review's coming. The review's coming. And it's just so nice. I mean, just look at this. Look at it. These two side by side is even more satisfying to me. I mean, just getting an Overlord finally. Man, I just cannot describe how awesome that feels. Yeah, special thanks to Chuck and Johnny for getting this to me. And oh, it's great. It's wonderful. Just cannot be more satisfied with this purchase. So exciting. But thanks guys. Thanks guys. I appreciate for you selling this to me and for the deal you got it to me for. Wonderful. So yeah, that was the haul. Appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks for everybody that came up to me at Tfcon to visit me. There was a lot of people that came up and recognized me. Just a fantastic time. But close out, I'm going to show you guys some cool pictures I took with some people and some folks. So yeah, until next time, you'll be seeing these soon. I got a review coming out this week. So until next time, keep growing your collections, and I'll see you in the next one.